What's up, my mind your money business folks? It's me yet again with another video on today's stock market. I actually didn't push the start button, but I noticed that it started recording, so I'm talking as I bring up the news today on the stock market. Hopefully you guys are doing well. It's the beginning of the week. It's actually Tuesday morning here, and it says here the S&P rises, Nasdaq hovers near fresh record as countdown to Fed decision begins. Because remember, the Federal Reserve is meeting on December 18th to talk about rate cuts, and the economy or the experts are expecting a 25 basis point cut. That's pretty much a 0.25% rate cut in interest rates. And of course, we know when interest rates go down, people tend to invest and circulate more money. They go out and they purchase homes at a lower interest rate, cars. Businesses are able to borrow money at a lower rate in order to grow. It pretty much puts a lot of money in the economy. And when you do that, those of us that are investing are making money. So let's get into what is happening in the market. It says U.S. stocks tipped higher on Monday as Bitcoin hit fresh all-time highs, and investors geared up for the Federal Reserve's final policy decision of the year later this week. The Nasdaq Composite moved up 1.2%, on track for a record close, with shares of Alphabet and Tesla hitting new highs. Tesla's on a run. I hope you guys are diversifying, or you did, or hopefully your portfolio is diversified and you don't have all of your eggs in one basket. In previous videos, I talked a lot about NVIDIA. I still am hyped about NVIDIA because NVIDIA still is the leader in AI technology, right? They're at the forefront. And things have slowed down and pulled back on NVIDIA, but not all of my money and my investments were in NVIDIA. I talk all the time about my S&P 500 ETF, SPLG, my information technology ETF, FTEC. I also have individual stocks in Palantir. I have Apple stock. I have Tesla stock. So I have money diversified, and so when one stock is down, another stock may be up, and it may balance out my portfolio, or it could increase my earnings, right? So that's why it's good to have a diversified portfolio. So back to the article, it says the S&P 500 gained 0.5%, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average hugged the flat line on the heels of a losing week for those major gouges. Software company MicroStrategy, ticker symbol MSTR, stock popped ahead of Bitcoin buyer joining the Nasdaq 100. Bitcoin itself surged to an all-time high above $107,000 as hopes for the crypto-friendly Trump administration continued to mount. Markets are taking their foot off the gas as the final Federal Reserve meeting of the year approaches. Its interest rate decision on Wednesday is already in high focus as Wall Street watches for a catalyst to revive this year's stellar stock rally. Investors see a final 2024 rate cut as a sure thing, with 97% of traders currently pricing in a 25 basis point move. The bigger question now is whether the Fed is ready to scale back on its dot plot that laid out 4 more small cuts in 2025, given persistently sticky inflation and potential Trump administration challenges. This week also brings an update to the personal consumption expenditures. That's the PCE index, the Fed's preferred inflation gauge, and a reading on U.S. retail sales in November for insights into consumer resilience. Elsewhere, China, latest reading on retail sales fell short of forecast, putting pressure on oil prices. Brent slipped slightly to near $74 a barrel after rising almost 5% last week, while West Texas Intermediate edged down below $71. That's for all you oil investors. On the corporate front, Semi-Micro Computer shares were down over 6%. I have some SMCI stock as well. Yeah, they're down. As the struggling server maker is set to be removed from the NASDAQ 100. Well, that sucks. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's see what's going on in the market, people. What is going on in the market? Apple. Apple is currently up $2.76. The market still has like another hour and 20 minutes before it closes, so things can change, right? Tesla. Tesla is up right now $22.84. Wow. Just think about Tesla has gained over, I would say, almost $500 billion since the election. And the election was like on what, November 4th or 6th? And $500 billion, over $500 billion, I think, has been poured into this company. Tesla's market cap is currently at $1.474 trillion. 1.474. Wow. And I remember when Tesla was sitting at 900 billion for a long time. Wow. Nvidia is currently down $1.57. Just like a couple hours ago, it was down like $3, but now it's down, half of that, $1.58. Not bad. Serve Robotics is up $1.66. Not bad. I have a small amount of Serve as well. I remember when I bought the stock, I think it was at $9 or $15, and then it dropped. And so it seems to be improving. AMD, what's going on with AMD? AMD is up currently 11 cents. Broadcom is on the rise. Broadcom, yeah. Broadcom just on Friday, I believe, had hit the $1 trillion market cap, and currently it's at $1.168 trillion. Currently, the stock is up $25.22. Palantir, what's going on with Palantir? Palantir appears to be in the red. It's down $1.14 and fluctuating here and there. What is my FTEC doing currently? FTEC, my information technology ETF, is doing pretty good. It's up $2.32 currently. When did I buy this stock? I bought this stock when it was around, I want to say $140. When was that? I forgot. Yeah, it was like $140. It's currently at $192. And again, remember, some of these companies within these ETFs also pay dividends. And these dividends are reinvested back into your portfolio. So when you buy the stock, well, at least when I buy my share, I select to have my any dividends reinvested back into my stock. So that is a good thing. So pretty much I've gained like over 50 some odd dollars a share since purchasing. Well, the stock has gained over $50 since I purchased it. So SPLG, the S&P 500 ETF, it's currently up 37 cents, which is good. It's good. I remember when I bought this stock, it was at $40 or $50 as well. It has gained at least $20 since I bought it, over 20 maybe. Year-to-date returns on the S&P 500 ETF is 27.84% currently. My information technology ETF year-to-date return is 34.26%. That is a nice gain, people. So that's what, again, when you have a diversified portfolio, it tends to balance things out. Let's say one stock or two stocks is down in your portfolio, but then you have your ETFs and other stocks that are up, 30%, 40%, 50%, NVIDIA, 100%. Like NVIDIA has taken losses, right? But let's see what the year-to-date return still is on NVIDIA, despite the fact that it's currently down 167% year-to-date. That's still pretty good. So I'm in my investments for the long haul. That's why I dollar cost average into the market every month, and sometimes a couple of times a month. And most oftentimes when stock prices, when good stock is down, I buy the dip. I buy the dip. Because even though I have a lot of shares of NVIDIA, I looked at my portfolio, and based on the number of shares that I have, it looks like for all the shares that I have, I only paid $114 per share. So the fact that NVIDIA is currently at 132, I still made a lot of money. I'm still in the green. All right, so that is all I have for today. Again, invest your money, people. Lower your debt to income ratio. Get out of debt. Do not continue to go a day without investing into yourself and improving your life, getting out of that funk. You have to push yourself. And just know that when you make positive changes in your life, it doesn't go without challenges. You will be challenged. I say life challenges you. Because let's say you've been used to living a certain way for so long, it's like you have been calibrated to a certain reality. And then when you decide to change certain things within your life, you will be challenged. You've been conditioned and again calibrated to think and feel a certain way. And now that you're inserting these new thoughts and ideas, your old way of thinking is going to challenge it. So no, you're not crazy. No, this idea of you doing better, creating generational wealth is not a foolish thought. It's just that your old way of being is challenging those new ideas. And it's easy to give up. But if you just continue to push through and just know, now I'm telling you that you will be challenged. So understand where those thoughts that come from that tell you to stop doing what you're doing, or this is a losing battle. Why are you thinking this way? Just understand that that's a part of the journey. That's just life. Even though we may look on social media, we may look at TV, and it may appear that people just have it easy. Trust me, that's not reality. I am debt free. I have no reason to complain about anything, right? But I still have my challenges because I am trying to create. I am trying to do better. I am, thinking bigger thoughts, and so that's recalibrating me. It's like. It's like when you go for a massage and you haven't had one in a long time, or you never had one, and then the masseuse is telling you how tight your body is and your muscles, and you start feeling them work that knot out of your body, and then after the fact, You feel much lighter. You feel a lot better. Here's the thing. You can't just get that one massage and think that that good feeling after the procedure that you will remain that way. No, you have to keep going. And it's the same with everything else. The analogy of just having to keep putting in the work. In order to keep what you got, you have to keep doing what you're doing or more. And if you don't have anything, it's probably because you're not doing enough. Or if you don't have anything, but if you don't have what you need, it's because you're not doing enough. You have to do more. And the frustrating part will be and can be trying to figure out what more needs to be done. But that's the recalibration that you're going to have to go through and trying to figure that out. You may not find the answer by looking at my videos. You may find the answer by going on long walks, not watching as much TV, not doing things that distract you, that waste your time, that keep you in debt, so on and so forth. All right, so I'm talking too much. So like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Let me know what you think, if you think anything at all. Disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. Any and all information and content in my videos is for entertainment purposes only, so please consult with a financial advisor before you invest any of your money if you are not comfortable doing it on your own. But hit me up if you have any questions about creating a budget. Again, I am debt-free, have no debt, no personal loans, no car loans, no mortgages. That's it. All right, so you guys take care. Peace.